plus down here, right? Hit that plus. I'll show you guys how to make raps on here also. Go to looper. Choose the type of drum kit that you want. And what you want to do is choose the synth. And you'll want that to like play throughout the whole thing. So you'll just choose the synth. And then you'll choose a drum. And then you'll choose percussion if you want to. And that's how you do it. It's real simple. So, and then after you choose the things, you'll hit this big red button down here and record it however long you want to. While it's recording, mess with the filter for the synth. Like whenever you need the hook to come in, just go up like this with the filter. And that's all while it's recording. So you'll hit that big red button down there. And then whenever it's time for the hook to come in, do that for like 12 seconds or something until it sounds right to turn it off, and then the verse starts back up. You hit this to get back to this mode. So this is filter mode. This is where you make the beat, choose the instruments and stuff. And you can you don't just have to use their loops and stuff. You can use your own. But you can also not trying to edit anything yet. Add more stuff to it, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't just have to be their generic thing. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't have to just be one loop that they have. You could do one of their loops and then add another one of their loops, you know what I'm saying? And then you should be good. You hit this down here. So like in order to get out of that, you got to hit this right here. And then you got to hit this, double hit it, and then you'll go back to this mode. That's like one of the most important things to know how to do. So now it's about to get really loud because I'm going to start making the beat. But it's real, like you probably do this like, you can probably make 20 of these a day if you, I don't know how you want to, but unless you're like really popping that money, you know what I'm saying? You'll turn off the metronome. It's this green dial down here to the far right. Far left, that button is what I just showed you a couple of seconds ago. So we'll turn off the metronome because we won't need it. And we'll start choosing our beat. So what I'm about to show you is how to change the pitch of the beat and how to change the speed of the beat. And that's something you'll want to know how to do. And you'll usually want your beats to be a little slower, 4x4, and a little bit not as high pitched if you're trying to do this stuff really quickly. More deep. What the effects is for is like EQ and stuff, and I'll show you how to do that on here. And adding a compressor to make it louder. That's how you'll make it louder if you need to. You can make it louder right here also. We'll just turn it down for right now till like the very end. And what I'm trying to do, I think this arrow up here, right underneath the cloud, yeah, that's, is that what I need to hit? No, I need to hit this gear right here. So you see this gear? Hit that, and this is how you change the speed right here, the tempo. Change the speed right there, make it slow. 4x4, change the minor, slow that down to like D or whatever it sounds good for you. And then you can mess around with all the other stuff. After you've chosen everything, you want to hit this green thing, or you want to hit this up here maybe. You want to double tap this. Then you want to go to the effects. Just hit plus right here and explore. Add your equalizer or add your compressor. Here's how an EQ works. Okay, it might be a little bit harder to explain it with the hertz, but usually the highs are right here. The 6.4K, that's the highs. If you're trying to mess with your voice, if your voice sounds like you're talking into a telephone, turn down the highs, if this is the highs. If this is the lows down here, if your voice sounds muddy, turn down these. And that's all it is. Then you got your mids and whatnot. I mean, you can mess with the levels if you want to make the whole thing a little bit louder. That's all how you essentially do EQ. Next, we'll just add our drum and a percussion. And you can mess with the speed and stuff. And you can mess with the speed and stuff for this stuff too. Make it all different if you want to, you know. Tempo, just like I showed you how to do the synth. Then we'll turn it back up. And then when you're ready, you just hit that red button and let the song go as long as you want. When you're done with making your beat, you just press that red button again. So if you want a 3-minute song, let that thing record for 3 minutes after you turn it up. And I made it stop recording at 1:04, so that's how you make a beat. Then you can add vocals to it if you guys want to, and again, you don't have to just have it be just the generic thing that they have. You can stack what they do, I believe, by or what the loops that they have by just hitting let's see here, going here first maybe. Hitting this arrow maybe? Yeah, hit that arrow. Then you can add, then you got your first track that you made, I believe, hopefully. Or if you don't, maybe you can load it in here. If you saved it, you know what I'm saying? And then you can keep on stacking. Go to looper and you should be able to stack it. And that's how you make beats. Double tap it. Set tempo or not. Yeah, that's how you do it. So it doesn't have to be just the generic thing. You can add whatever you want from here to it as well, and you should be able to add your own loops as well. So it's that simple. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for more tutorials, and peace out. I do Dreams PS4, and I make Cakewalk tutorials as well as BandLabs, which is also basically Cakewalk. Cakewalk's for the PC, BandLabs